Hey, this is Christina, a reader of fictions, and I'm coming to you from my library, and I've angled it so you can see more of my shelves and play the guessing game of what I've got. And this week I have an immense haul to share with you, including this awesome shirt that I am sporting, just for Young Adult Book Central. Hey-o! And I also now have a Young Adult Book Central tote bag. And you know how I love tote bags, so I am totes excited. What? Yeah. So there was a contest with the YABC editors for who could get to a certain number of points, and you get points for submitting reviews first, and I won, so I've got a shirt and a tote bag. And I'm excited because these are the things that excite me. Also exciting to me are review books, so I have a bunch of those, many of those. First thing I got was from Macmillan, and that is Sky on Fire by Emmy Laybourne, and it's the sequel to Monument 14. And I enjoyed Monument 14, so I'm hoping to enjoy this one too. I was a little bit scared about where it went at the very end of the book, but hopefully it goes good places. And my book, blog tour book that didn't make it on time, they decided that instead of sending it on time, they would send two of them that were too late. So I have another copy of Circles of Time by Philip Rock, the second book in the Passing Bells trilogy, which means there will be a giveaway for book 2. So, you know, exciting, except that you'll have to go buy book 1. What can you do? And I got, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I got a copy of T-Rex Trying by Hugh Murphy, a humorous picture book that may not actually be for kids, because kids would rip this up. It's just pictures, from what I understand, it's pictures of T-Rexes trying to do things, but they can't because they have a big head and little arms. So I will probably read and review this because it showed up. It sounds kind of ridiculous and hilarious, but yeah, I really don't know why I got a picture book, since it's not really what I do up in here, but I am amused, so, you know, that counts for something, right, guys? And also from, let's see, that was from Penguin, and it's a Plume humor book, and from Viking, which is a Penguin imprint, Shadow on the Crown by Patricia Bracewell, which comes out, I believe, February 7th, something like that. Isn't the cover pretty? Yes, the cover is pretty. That is the answer to that. So, and I got a huge mound of books from YA Book Central, along with the shirt and the tote bag. And so the first one is a middle grade, Here Where the Sunbeams Are Green by Helen Phillips, which is about two kids who go to the rainforest. I've only read the first chapter so far. My cat just went in a box. Oops. Look at him. Look at him in a box. Aww. Yeah, he's so cute. Okay. So I just started this one, and a chapter in, it's looking good. And I got Not Exactly a Love Story by Audrey Columbus. This came out in December, and it is from some publisher, Random House, as was Here Where the Sunbeams Are Green. From Harper Teen, Kiss Me Again by Rachel Vale, the sequel to If We Kiss, which I reviewed yesterday. So I'm curious to find out where this one goes. And this one came out January 1st, Dr. Frankenstein's Daughters by Suzanne Wen, which I hope is good, obviously. January 8th, The Rogue's Princess by Eve Edwards, which is from Delacorte. And also January 8th, The Tragedy Paper by Elizabeth Laban, or Laban, I don't really know, sorry. This is from Knopf Books for Young Readers, which is a Random House imprint. And January 29th, also known as 3 Days From Now, The Prey by Andrew Fukuda, the sequel to The Hunt, which I did enjoy. So far, this one's really weird. Like, really weird. I'm waiting for it to be like the first book at all. So, yeah, I'm reading that one now. We're about a third of the way through. So, when that turns around for me. Not excited about this one anymore since I saw Blythe Harris Finding Bliss in Books' review, because it looks terrible now. Pulse by Patrick Carman. Oh, that awkward moment when someone reviews a book and then you get it. You're like, ugh, oh no. Okay. Also, Wasteland by Susan Kim and Lawrence Clavin. This one is coming in April of 2013 from Harper Teen. And I know Giselle of Expression Reads will be excited about this one. The Rising by Kelly Armstrong. It's the third book in the Darkest Powers trilogy. Nope. The Darkness Rising trilogy. I'm sorry, that is very confusing, let's be honest. I've read The Gathering, but I'm going to have to catch up on The Calling. But they're quick, fun little reads, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I got Arclight by Josen L. McQuain. You should all have easy to pronounce names. I'm just saying. This one looks pretty awesome. It comes out in May from Green Willow, which is a Harper imprint. And from Balzer Bray, How Zoe Made Her Dreams Mostly Come True, which is Sarah Strohmeyer's latest YA book. I really liked her first one, Smart Girls Get What They Want. So I'm very excited to read this one, even if I do think the cover is kind of lame. But I didn't really like the cover for the other one, so that doesn't necessarily have any bearing on the book. I got The Silver Dream by Neil Gaiman and Michael Reeves, although I'm confused because it also says written by Michael Reeves and Mallory Reeves. So was Neil Gaiman involved in this at all? I really don't know. Or maybe they did the idea and then they wrote it. I'm confused. But this is the second book in the Interworld series. I have Interworld somewhere behind me on these shelves. Here it is. Here's Interworld. So I will be reading that one soon. I haven't read it yet. So, exciting. And finally, from YA Book Central, I have The Boyfriend App by Katie Seiss, which is a debut. Comes out in May from Balzer and Bray. And it looks super cute, and I hope it is. And then I borrowed a book from a blogger who is in my book club. His name I do not remember. I'm sorry about that. But that is The Trouble with Flirting by Clara Lazebnik, which comes out, I think, February 26th. And it's a retelling of Mansfield Park. And I'm all over Jane Austen retellings or continuations or anything. So, exciting. And our book club meets at this awesome, probably the best indie bookstore in Atlanta, which is Little Shop of Stories. And they get some ARCs. And I saw one that I really wanted on the shelf. And they let me take it. But I don't know if it's for me. They said you have to... Their policy is that you can have it, but you have to share it, and I don't know if I get it back in the end, or if I just pass it around. So I don't know if this is my book or not, so I'm just going to call this borrowed for right now. But Dark Triumph by Robin Lefebvre. And, like, I do realize you guys probably don't care about how I list them, but, you know, I just like to have things clear, and I just don't know what's happening. But it means that I get to read Dark Triumph, so I'm calling it a big ol' win. Big ol' win. Alright, that's what I got this week, guys. I hope you had a great week, and yeah, let me know what you got. Peace out. Bye.